Is he gonna ask me this anytime? Is it him just saying like, "Welcome, do you need anything repaired?" Oh, this is a different question. All right, blacksmith, what are you asking me? The King of Liquid Story used to be there. Okay, that's what he's telling me about. Have I made a page for the blacksmith yet? I have not. Alright, so blacksmith. He's got a lot of dialogue. I'm also gonna then save his previous dialogue because I didn't do that before. Okay, where's my other conversation I had with him? Down here, okay. My nose is itching like crazy. Oh, if you don't want to die, keep your gear in good condition. Okay. Do you want me to fix? Did he have anything he said different before? I'm gonna have to go and look at the past broadcast. I don't want to miss anything important. Okay, so he started off with that. Okay. Ooh. What is he saying now? I didn't miss any dialogue. He was just saying welcome. I was always worried that this town would be attacked because it was always rumored to have manipulate monsters. Peekaboo, Pepper. Mata. The labyrinth has been unblocked again, but I want you to be careful to prevent the monsters inside from coming out. Did you come to look for the treasure of the labyrinth? Anyway, try to help someone, such as defeating monsters or helping with with the investigation. Alright, that's him just saying, what do you need repaired? What do you need fixed? Yeah, we'll just fix my short sword for 20. Oh, it actually doesn't find that text. Somewhere it found Romanian. Huh. Does anyone else in town have anything new to say then? No. I don't think the inn will, but the inn has been very tricky for lore. Or the tavern, I should say. Okay, so she's still got nothing new to say. He's got nothing new to say. Nothing new. Nothing new. That's the poet who just repeats the same lore. There's no one in town, right? In the streets? And he's still saying the same thing. That just returns. Alright, let's buy some herbs. This is where all my gambling in this game goes. We gamble, we cheat at gambling with save states so that we can buy more herbs. Okay, so there's nothing new at the tavern. We're back into the Mossy Labyrinth, which I have officially fully mapped out for all but one room, it looks like. So I haven't been in here. There's an NPC in here. Okay, so this room is a square. Alright, and which NPC are you going to be? NPC D. Preemptive attack. Recovery herb. Which means that's a third one I have found in this floor. This is an investigation soldier. Yeah, these are the soldiers specifically tasked with, like, investigating these ruins. They were sent by Liquid Storia. The investigation is proceeding smoothly. I call that a bold-faced lie. He's looking for uninvestigated areas in the vicinity. Too bad, I've already found all the hidden doors, sir. Cutscene. Is he gonna get crushed by the earthquake? And then we're like gonna take an item off his body? Is it an earthquake again? Yeah. So that was the shaking from the earthquake. Which means everyone in town probably has new stuff for me as well. Because these were what would be like triggers. Is like when an earthquake went off or something in the dungeon. I don't know where 3 of these. He doesn't know when the labyrinth itself will collapse. Good morning, Air. How you doing? How was Fantasy Star Online 2 with Binkit and Johnny? They're currently investigating the lower layers. Jellin and dailies. Nice. For me, it is translating and dungeon crawling. We get moments of dungeon crawling and exploration, and then moments of slow translation, copying and pasting of text. There's so many dangerous places, don't walk around in the dark. So he's the first person to reference darkness. And we recently picked up a plant that glows dimly in the dark. The problem is, though, we triggered a cutscene, which means that everyone in town probably has comments about the new earthquake that just occurred. That's kind of how the game's been going, is you trigger a cutscene, you return to town, see what everyone has to say, and then you head back into the dungeon. Never get in the way. Okay. So, with NPC D done, I should go check and see if anyone has anything. What do you mean on the top? Well, that's because it's it's Google Notes, so it's just never-ending notes. Oh, like bottom in-game is clipped a little? That was a level up. Here, let me activate some text. If you're referring to the bottom right where it has like the text here, yeah, that's going to be the case. Because it's like an infinite scrolling thing. Like in the Google Notes section. Yeah, it's just because it's all my notes are in a single like thing. Yeah, Google Notes was the easiest way I could do this. And then if there's anything specific I'm looking for, I can actually search like translation. And it'll like filter by stuff I need and whatnot. And anything that has like town in it or... makes things a lot easier than just like writing it all down on paper or putting it in a notepad. I don't suppose you have anything to say. Nope, you're still just telling me to leave you the hell alone. One of these days I will see that item drop prompt and then I will promptly do it. Hey, you have anything new to say now, Blacksmith? Yeah, no. Alright, he's got more stuff to say. Like I said, now that I trigger that earthquake, everyone's gonna have stuff to say. The innkeeper's been very rude in telling me like to go away, like leave town. I'm just annoying everybody with my own personal investigation in the game. Because we're looking for our father, who is the leader of the investigative committee. Or the investigation team. By the way, I said that there was... It does cut off a little bit, so like I can zoom up a bit. By the way, I said there was the king of the story in that labyrinth, but it was an unnamed mercenary who defeated him. Come on, game, pop up the text. There we go. Some of the strangers who come here were good people. Everything I do is involving screenshots, which is kind of nice, because it means I'll have a screenshot for everything in the game. How about... He's asking us if we're a nice person, too. Alright, nothing needs repaired. The innkeeper, do you have anything new to say? Nope. Anyone new in the streets? Nope. Alright, now this will be where we find out if there's anything new. She has nothing new. He has nothing new. Nothing new from him. Nor him. The poet. This is new. That should be Watashi no there. Like, I can recognize some stuff, but he had no messages previously with Watashi no. And he's also asking a question. Oh, would you like to listen to my song? Okay, he's repeating the same song as before. Which is just summing up how the last game went. So this is the entrance. Do they have anything new to say to me? Yes, he is saying something new to me. Well, that's from the researcher. Actually, up here, his new dialogue. There is no end to the investigation team members attacked by the monsters. I'm just waiting for Google to yell at me saying, hey, you filled up your Google Drive with 1 megabyte screenshots. You need to clear some out. And I'll be like, no. Oh, so he thinks it's our father's fault that this is taking so long. Because he said if your father hadn't abandoned his mission, he might have been able to investigate better. But as far as we were told, is our father was dead. So a lot of people have been saying he's just gone missing. Are the parent and the child together obstructing the investigation? No, I'm not obstructing the investigation. I'm doing my own investigation just to find my father. These soldiers are very rude. To be fair, though, they're just some basic leather armor, which doesn't hold up against the deeper levels of the dungeon, so if they were better equipped, they could probably handle it. If you don't need it, quickly disappear. Is he going to say that multiple times now? Yeah.